We did it, Joe. We did it. Oh my God. We won the fucking game.
Lower your voice.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Five Reasons Sports Post Game Show. I'm your host, Roy Shepard, and I'm joined today by Clutch Adam, Michael Christian, and Brian. Brian, I don't know why I never say your last name, but it's just not a thing.
I don't know it, so that's why I would never say it.
Probably the easiest last name on the network. It's just Young.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywho, so Miami was finally able to win a game tonight, and I mean, look, at this point, you take any win you can get, right? So I mean, I'm excited. I'm pretty happy that they were able to pull something out against the Wizards. They got a 122-99 final. What the F? I want the F this team attitude now. Keep that energy from before. Some of us kept supporting no matter what. Oh, I mean, listen. If you want that, just stay tuned for a little while longer. I don't know how much positivity there's to be thrown around about beating the Wizards, but it's the first time that we've won in a while, so I do want to harp on some of the positives since we normally are talking about the reality, which is that sometimes this team sucks. Yeah, so we got good games from a lot of people. This is probably the closest that this team has looked to the bubble this season. So we'll just go around and talk about some of the things that you like. Brian, we're going to kick it off to you first. Brian, what were some of the things that you like from tonight?
I like the move to move Goran Dragic into the starting lineup. I feel like that put Tyler into his best position, which is an energy six man off the bench. He had a pretty good game. I think he scored 17 tonight. There's a lot of ball movement. You know, everybody was pretty efficient, low turnovers until the fourth quarter. There's a lot of positives, man. It was a good game all around for the team.
Okay. Michael, what did you like tonight?
I mean, K-Nun keeps putting up points as much as we give him a hard time. He's putting up points, and that's all you really want from him. You can't expect anything else, right? Don't expect defense from Kendrick Nunn. It's not going to happen. Don't expect him to pass the ball around too well, but he can give you 25 if you give him the minutes. Granted, it was against the Wizards, but I'll take the 25.
Yeah, I think most of us would take the 25 at this point, or take anything that we can get. And it feels a little better when you get a win. Clutch, what did you like tonight from the game?
I liked how aggressive they were defensively. They finally did what they were supposed to do. I think we need to make sure that I think the keys to success is that they get a real four. They get Kelly Olynyk open. He sets his feet, and they have to separate Duncan and Tyler. Those are the keys for me. Right, if they do all that, they should play better. Right, defensively, there won't be as many holes, and on offense, if Kelly could just set his feet the way that he did tonight, very simple, he'll hit more threes.
And stop taking those threes from like 10 feet behind the 3-point line. You're not Steph Curry. Chill.
Well, I think one of the things that I liked most about what we saw tonight was the rotation. Brian alluded to it. He moved Goran into the starting lineup and moved Tyler back to the bench, which is something that I thought I wanted to advocate for all season long. Like, I think Tyler isn't ready to take on the full-time starter role. Look, he played well tonight, but he's inconsistent, and that's the role that you usually want to have to your sixth man. So let's get into some of the specific players tonight. Let's dive a little deeper into K-Nunn's game. He was aggressive tonight, and he was our leading scorer. He didn't shoot particularly well from three. He made 2 threes, but he shot well from the field. Brian, how much of a difference does it make when K-Nun plays this way?
Makes a huge difference. I mean, if you have a guy who's coming off your bench and putting up 20 plus, that's going to be good in any game. I just don't trust it to carry over most nights, especially, and I think we also have to remember that we're playing the Wizards, and they have the worst defense in the league, and last season, K-Nun feasted against really bad teams. In theory, if he could do this against any team in the league, that'd be fantastic. He'd be in the running for sixth man of the year. But I don't know how much is going to carry over.
So I'm just going to, real quick, I want the comments to go after Brian just as hard as they came after me just now. When I said, no, hold on. I said K-Nun did well. He gave you 25. Granted, it was against the Wizards, and immediately it was Michael's always looking for an angle. Why you got to do that to K-Nun? All I'm saying is go after Brian too, guys. Make it fair.
Wizards are bad. He should put up 25 against the Wizards.
Yeah, I
agree with you. Tell that to the comments, man.
I hate you too, Ryan Thugger. So Yeah, that's the problem though, right? If K9 could do this, then he would be a starter and not just a six man. If he
Yeah.
could do this against every team against the league, I'm gonna throw Bam at you, Michael, because Bam's game was a little weird to me. He scored 11 points in the first quarter, or most of them off of free throws. He ended the game with 21. Not really like a dominant game, but he still put up numbers. He ended the game with 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. So talk some about what you saw from Bam's game tonight.
I mean, I think Bam was just being less aggressive in the second half since they were up by so much, right? He's figuring we're up by enough. I don't really feel the need for Bam to force it. I'm fine with him not forcing it there. And they were hitting him pretty hard tonight inside. Like there was a lot of those fouls that felt a little borderline. Like, hey, you didn't have to go that far. And you could tell Bam was upset because after a couple of them, he would get up real quick and start to walk and then be like, all right, I don't want to fight. But I don't know. I'm okay with Bam's game tonight. I don't have a problem with it. My only issue would be more rebounds. If I could nitpick at anything, right? With your size and the way you play, you should be able to pull down a couple more than just the 4 he had. But from a scoring perspective, yeah, I'm fine with what he did tonight. I don't think there's any problems or anything to say about, oh, he needs to be more aggressive. We were up by a decent amount. It's fine.
So as a team, we out rebounded them by 8. We won the rebounding thing tonight, 48-40. Iggy gave us 10 rebounds. KO rebounded well tonight, as did Jimmy. And let's Clutch. I'm gonna throw Jimmy's game to you. This seems a lot like what we saw from Jimmy last season, where he would pick his spots, not necessarily looking to score every time, but just doing the little things necessary to help you win the game. Thank you, Ron Thugger. But yeah. So talk about Jimmy's game tonight.
I think he was very impactful, more so on the defensive end. I mean, I think he held him and Bam were the primary defenders on Brad Beal. And they held him to his worst shooting game ever, I think. 1 of 14 for the game, and I don't think Brad has ever done that before. So I think defensively, Jimmy did his job. Bam did his job. But, when it came down to it, Jimmy in the first quarter, in the first half especially, he picked up all those loose rebounds, and that's something that the Heat didn't have for the majority of the season. So he did that extra. He made the extra effort that this team hasn't had in the last, 12 games. So that's what I take from Jimmy from this game. And going back to Kendrick Nunn, he was going up against Ish Smith. Like, that's great. Like, it was a great game for him. I'm happy for him. He needs to keep up the momentum, hopefully get this going for the next game against the Knicks. But we can't lose sight that he played against Ish Smith. And Ish Smith cooked him too, by the way.
Well, Ish Smith is on the my Random Scrub Heat Killer Hall of Fame, bro. Like, he's on the list, the short list for people who give the team the work. Let's talk some about Spo tonight, because we gave him a little bit of the work last time. Spo tonight, he played a 9-man rotation for most of the night. You knew who the guys were coming. Do you guys think that Spo found a rotation that he can use moving forward? Like, do you think this Goran thing is like a permanent move? I mean, especially after he got hurt. But do you think this Goran thing is a permanent move? Do you think this rotation will work out better for us than previous rotations? Just give me your overall thoughts on the rotation, and any one of you guys can jump in and take this.
Go ahead, Brian.
I've been calling for this, so I think this is the move long term. The issue, of course, is ideally you don't want Goran Dragic, having the load of a starter, long term. I mean, that's why they moved him to the bench, right? They want to save Dragic. But I mean, you got to win games, right? And I think that he went with the guys that he trusts. He went with the guys that, he didn't play Strus or Gabe Vincent or KZ, So I think this is the move. I think this is what the team should look like if they're, actually trying to win games.
Michael, you like the rotations?
I mean, it's the better lineup, right? That's not in question. Having Goran out there just really helps the offense. I think Tyler coming off the bench is better for him right now. I think the problem is, and we've said this before, you can't do this the rest of the season. You really can't. Goran's not going to last playing 25, 30 minutes a game every game between now and the end of the season, and then still have a bunch of energy to play really strong in the playoffs if you want to make a deep run, right? Like, I love Goran Dragic. Our hearts go to him, but the dude is, what is he, 34, 35?
34, I think, yeah.
yeah, that's not going to last. You need to be able to get things out of everybody else. You can't have to keep playing him in the starting role and for too long. And didn't he go out with a sprained ankle too?
Yeah, that was the next point that I was going to make. You said that Goran's not going to last. He didn't last tonight. he broke down at the end of the night, and now I mean we're not sure. The X-rays came back negative, but I'm not sure if he's going to play next game. But if he can go next game, Adam, do you think that this is the rotation that Spo should stick with?
Yeah, I think it is. I think Kendrick will only play limited minutes depending on the matchup. But I don't know. The whole goal, I think, is to separate Tyler and Duncan. And that's why I'm all for a trade for one of those two, obviously depending on the player. But I'm all for a trade for Duncan because you can't have the both of them playing together. And there were some times in the fourth quarter and the third quarter they were playing together, and that's actually when the Wizards went on their run to try to come back into this game, albeit they were still down 20. But when Tyler and Duncan were on the floor together, the Wizards cooked them, Ish Smith in particular. But look, it's a good win. You take it. I don't see what you can do about the rotations. It's just you have to play the players that gave you something in the past and hope that they produce the same amount this year. And that's what Kendrick Nunn did tonight.
So yeah, that's a really good point that you're making. Like,
Okay, what is this?
I'm sorry.
This
What was
comment? Sorry, it's just I feel offended by this comment because one of those players has 2 rings and jumped really high off the bench. Okay, so I'm with my guy Norris.
I don't know. I think I kind of agree with the comment. I think Nunn is a better basketball player than.
Yeah, but Norris is what made Ray Allen shot going. Did you see him jumping?
Yeah, I saw the leg kick. He looked like our first best cheerleader of all time. So yeah, like you said, we were playing even with the defensive intensity that we showed tonight. You know, holding Brad Beal down. Russ didn't have that great of a game. We still kind of struggled with interior defense. Alex Len kind of, went off for a little bit, and that's pretty frustrating. I mean, I guess that goes into our issues at the 4.
Didn't I mention Alex Len when he got cut? And I was like, why not just pick him up and drop somebody else we're not using?
Well, because he can't play defense either.
Who are you dropping?
Who am I dropping? Chris Silva.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
what's the question?
But he's making money. So
who is
Chris Silva? You could put him in a trade.
Oh, I mean, okay, sure, I guess, but you can just pay that money. Or you can just pay that money to Len. Like, if you have to pick between the two, who are you gonna take, Chris Silva or Alex Len?
Nobody's gonna trade. Nobody's gonna trade for Chris Silva.
No, but you could throw him in. He's making $1.5 million.
Yeah. So then you just pay Alex Len the 1.5.
Yeah, right. But somebody said it in the comments that Alex Len was giving Precious that work in the fourth quarter. Look, so here's the thing that is starting to catch my eye a little bit. Yeah, we played well. Granted, we've done that. But there are still some areas of concern. Like, I'm sorry, there are. I'm not sure if I believe that Precious is a center.
Like, yeah, he's not.
Okay, go ahead, Brian. You think he's a power forward?
They think you look sad, Brian.
I look sad. I'm not sad. no, I mean
the Heat won, so he's sad.
Like, I mean, Precious. I didn't watch Precious in college, but from what I understand, he wasn't even supposed to play the 5 in college, right?
Right. He was supposed to be next to Wiseman.
Right, exactly. And then he got hurt, and that's just the position he had to play. Yeah, Precious is 6'8". Like, I get it in this NBA, guys that size. I mean, Bam, but even Bam is bigger than Precious, and he's still small for a center, right? It's just the physics of the game, man. Like, if you're 6'8", playing against someone that's 7 feet tall, you're probably going to lose that matchup. I mean, if anybody has played basketball, if you play against someone that's 5 inches shorter than you, the game is pretty easy, So, I mean, I think long term he's a 4, but I think right now because he can't shoot, it's just tough to play him at that position.
Will he ever be able to shoot?
No idea.
That's a good question. Somebody in the comments said that Christopher Espinoza, he said only held leading scorer in the league to 7 points. 5 reasons opinion. Meh. I mean, listen, I don't know if you guys expected us to jump on this post game doing backflips and shit because we beat the Wizards. But listen, fam, this is what I believe this team should have been doing the whole time. So yes, I am happy that we got a win, bro, and I don't want to leave that part out. But I would be lying to y'all if I didn't say that I wasn't a little nervous towards the end when Washington started to make that run. Like you wasn't nervous, Adam?
You're not losing a 20-point lead with 3 minutes.
Adam, wait, Adam.
Game.
Do you need me to pull up,
whoa.
hold on. But do you need me to pull up the text from the last game against the Wizards and how you consistently said, "Don't worry, they'll win. Don't worry, they'll win."
Yeah, I thought
And then
they'd
they
win.
did win, but they didn't.
That's true, but they're not losing a game up 20 with 3 minutes left.
Listen, bro, with this team, anything is possible, and
That's
I would
true.
have not
Kevin
put
Garnett.
I would not have put it past him if the blow a 20-point lead, bro. Like that's where I am, bro. Like I'm trying to be optimistic about what I saw tonight, but the reality is I'm still not ignoring everything that I've seen. So, I mean, yes, tonight was a great win. Great, we needed this. But my question to you guys is this the start? Like, is this okay? Now that we've seen that we're capable, are we going to be able to sustain this level of play? Are we going to be able to continue and take it into next game? So I throw this to you, Michael. Michael, is this the start of a streak for us?
I don't know. I haven't seen anything consistent from this team all season. The most consistent thing they've done is lose 6 straight, right? So, look, I'd love to say this is going to be the start of a stretch. I think myself, you, Brian, Adam, we'd all love for this to be the start of a winning streak that goes 15 games. They get their heads above water. They make a trade to finalize things, and we get back into Eastern Conference contention like we wanted, right? I need to see more before I jump on that. Just like everybody was telling us after the first couple of losses in that losing streak, you're overreacting. It'll be fine. Let's not overreact to one win against the team that is terrible.
The man Ryan Chu in the comments said this game a fluke.
I mean, it is. They barely score over 100.
This is the anomaly game. But Adam, are you looking at this as the start of the team turning this thing around?
Well, if it has to be, because if they don't turn it around, they will have the worst record in the league by March 4th. So it has to be the start of a winning streak. They've got the Knicks twice, right? And then the Rockets, right? And then they have the West Coast trip that's probably going to sink them.
And didn't the Rockets just lose Christian Wood?
Yeah, he got injured tonight. I don't know how long he's going to be out.
Was it tonight or a little bit ago?
Tonight. It was tonight.
Oh
no! They lost.
I thought it was last game.
They lost him last game. But look, with the way that Heat fans think PJ Tucker, the way he plays, Bam is going to have trouble against PJ Tucker. So.
Well, that's only if Bam decides that he's going to shoot mid-range jumpers instead of putting PJ Tucker underneath the rim. Brian, do you see this as the start of things turning around for this team?
Yeah, I mean, like Adam said, it has to be, right? I mean, if it's not, that means you lost to the Knicks, which is terrible. Twice. So I think it's the beginning of at least a 3-game win streak. I think they should be favored in both of those games. If Christian Wood isn't back, then that Rockets game is very winnable. But then after that, Jazz, Clippers, Warriors, Kings they should beat, Lakers, Thunder they should beat, Raptors, and then the Jazz again. That's a tough schedule, man. I don't know. If I had to bet money on it, I would say that it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I like the fact that you said that these are games that they should win as you was going down that list, because at this point in the season, I don't think there are any give-me's for this team. I don't see any game on the schedule that I feel comfortable going into it being like the Heat are definitely going to win this game. And I mean, yeah, tonight is a good night, and I don't want to bring everybody's mood down, but I want to also stay grounded in the fact that we've seen this team be inconsistent all year. We've seen them lose to this team already. So who's to say that we don't go into my prediction before they started this stretch was 2-2. So they got one.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they might split with
against the Knicks.
With the Knicks.
Should I read out the schedule?
Sure.
Knicks, Rockets, and here's the West trip. Rockets, Jazz, Clippers, Warriors, Kings, Lakers, Thunder, Raptors, Jazz, Hawks. That's for February.
That's a lot of losses in Black History Month that I can just feel in my system, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with that, bro. But
That West Coast trip is going to be rough. That's a tough stretch of games. I mean, Houston, Jazz, Clippers, even Golden State. I mean, they're not a gimme, right? Like they're not at full strength, but that's a solid team.
There's no gimme. You know what, guys? I'm changing my tune. I'm appointing myself president of morale of this post game stream, and we're winning the fucking title like my name suggests. We're going to sweep these next couple of games. We're going on a 5-game win streak, and then we'll figure it out once we get.
Do you think we're
Royal.
beating the Clippers?
Yeah, why not? We lost to the Clippers already, so we beat them the
Royal,
next time.
Royal, the easiest game, which is the Kings, is on the second night of a back-to-back.
You said what?
The easiest game against the Kings is on a second night of a back-to-back.
Yeah, but the
And
Kings
then-
is never really like an easy game for us. They always
Yeah,
they always push us to the wire, no matter what their roster looks like or what ours looks like.
and then 2 days later you play the Lakers.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna beat the Lakers' ass, bro.
Wait, so why not just stay? Who made the schedule? Why can't they just stay in LA? That
Bro.
makes no sense.
Because the NBA wants the Heat to have COVID, bro. That's the only thing that I can think of. So yeah, we're talking about this game win streak. How many games is that you rattled off, Adam?
In total?
Yeah, how many games did he just rattle off just then? Maybe what was it? Maybe like 8 games, 7, 8 games.
14. So I was dead on. If with this win, you could go into the break on a 15-game win streak.
That's not gonna happen, Michael. But I do believe.
I thought you said it's all gonna be fine.
Hey, listen. This is what I'm saying.
That's
I'm
what
saying-
the comments seem to think. 15 in a row. Let's go.
Listen, I'm with the shits. If they can pull it off, then I'm with that. What I'm saying is that right now, this team gave me a little hope, and I haven't had much of that for the past couple of weeks. And so I'm trying everything in my power to grab onto that and hold on to it. Okay. What are you saying? Your mic is muted.
Let me bring you down further. The Wizards have the worst record in the league.
Yeah, but they just beat us last game, which means up until tonight they were better than us. What were you about to say, Michael?
Like, okay, I just think we can't be like drug addicts, right? Where it's like everything's fine, and then you have a little taste of it again, and then you're full on it again. Let's relax, all right? It's one win against a team that was not good. You should have beaten them already. I get it. We're happy about it. All I'm saying is if they can do this consistently, right? You sweep the Knicks, which you should. Right?
Nah, fam. Fuck all that. We finna win all these games. Brian.
So now you're back on 15.
Yeah, bro. 15 and no call.
Bro,
listen. I can vacillate between 2 opinions if I want to. Brian.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
I guess I can't, bro. But Brian, jump on this optimistic train. I can do it for the night because we won a fucking game. Jump on this optimism train with me, Brian.
Yeah, there's no goddamn way. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. Look. Good win. There's positive momentum going forward. Like if they beat the Knicks, hey, that's great. That's fantastic. You know, they're getting things right. But there's no fucking way in hell, man.
15 straight. I'll leave 5 reasons and I'll give my clutch account to you, Royal.
Why can't I have it?
Because you don't deserve it, Michael.
You don't even believe what you're saying.
I'll shave my head and become a Buddhist monk if they win the next 15 games.
Hey, listen, we have it on the record. So if the Heat win 15 games, then Brian's going to become a Buddhist monk after he shaves his head. And, and the new name of the account is going to be Clutch Royal NBA. And like that's already set in stone.
I think we're going to watch an account lose followers faster than we've ever seen before.
Listen, bro, my thing is, though, like I've had enough of being sour about the team. Like you said several times, people think that we hate this team. Like people honestly believe that we hate this team, but it's only because I mean I try to have some level of objectivity.
Kelly's on the team. I hate this team.
Well, I hate Kelly. Like that's oh, somebody said they'll unfollow you if I take over the account. I won't miss you, Thurman Merman. But nah, but for real though, bro. Like I want to be optimistic about this team, but it's just been extremely difficult. So the one time they give me a win, y'all can't jump on this optimism with me. Michael, say one positive thing about what could potentially happen with the team going forward.
They make a really good trade.
You suck,
a really
Adam.
Solid trade.
Adam, bro, tell me something about this team as constructed that could be positive for Heat fans to take away from tonight.
Spo used his challenge.
That's true.
That's how I knew we were winning the title, bro. From the
Also-
Spo used that challenge.
Just a shout out, all of Clutch Corners here.
No, all of Clutch Corner is not here.
Oh, you didn't hear I kicked the Lana off for Brian.
Oh, well, I quit then.
All right,
That's-
What do you hate, Brian?
No, I don't
Damn.
hate. I don't hate Brian. That's not what I said. Don't try to twist my words.
That's
around.
exactly what you just said. He
No, no,
said,
no,
you
"I'm
really
bringing on
feel.
Brian," and you said, "I'm leaving." You
Right,
said it after he said Brian was joining.
right.
So you hate Brian.
No. It's more about Alana and how I feel about her. If I'm the simp, really? I'm the only person here that's married, bro.
What?
Oh no, Michael's married too.
Wow, dude.
Kinda. But
You're lucky my wife's watching Crazy Rich Asians right now.
she probably be in the comments. Shout out to Michael's wife. So yeah, let's take this into. But no, I seriously want to know one of the things that we can take from this game that we genuinely find sustainable. Like, what is something from this game that's sustainable for us to take into the next game against the Knicks that we can use moving forward? Clutch married to the game. Yeah, all right. But yeah, Brian, what can we take from this game that's actually sustainable for us to go moving forward?
My favorite player, Tyler Hero. I really think he's going to flourish off the bench.
Brian. No. I don't have a problem with that personally, but you're saying that to Royal and Adam, who
No,
are the two biggest Tyler Hero slanderers I've ever met.
I don't slander Tyler Hero.
I love Tyler. It's
Yeah,
just
Tyler's the greatest player
You
on
love
planet
love
Earth.
Tyler just as much as Chef Trilly.
no. I love Tyler. Well, yes, that's true actually. But I love James Harden and winning more. That's the thing.
Yeah, I love Tyler enough to trade him for anybody. But Brian, we're talking about things that we can do that were sustainable from this game moving forward, and you're bringing up Tyler.
Yeah, I'm bringing up Tyler because I really think that he's going to flourish going forward off the bench. Like I'm not saying it'll happen this year, but I think that long term, I mean, I mentioned it for none, but I think that he could be a 6 Man of the Year candidate. Like, I think that you're going to look at a guy who is going to be one of the most valuable bench players in the league, at least from a scoring perspective.
Wrong
I don't know,
show,
maybe-
bro.
We're on the
maybe
wrong
it's
show,
asking
buddy.
too much.
Wrong show, bro. Wrong show, fam. But no,
The
go
kids,
ahead.
the kids' table's over there.
Wait, Porter Jr. said he's my boyfriend.
Yo.
What?
Yo. Sorry, listen,
Yeah,
Brian,
BJ
please
in
keep
here.
going. You're the only one that's going to keep us on track because Adam's gone.
Yeah, bro. Like, he's going off the deep end, bro. They know how easily distracted I am. But Brian, I'm sorry. Continue about how Tyler Hero is going to be consistent.
Because okay. One, I mentioned it before. He didn't have to defend anybody off the bench. Hopefully, like he's not guarding starters, right? And he's not scoring against starting caliber players. Like, I don't know. I think he could probably up his scoring by a point or two off the bench. I think he could be. What's my sign?
No,
I'm
we're
not gonna
putting
get onto
her
the
on a
astrology thing.
timeout. No, we're
No.
putting her on a timeout.
You answer Alana's question, or I won't let the show move
Royal,
another inch.
Royal, you are seeming like a simp. The comments were right, man.
About me being a simp,
Yeah.
bro. If y'all haven't noticed, I don't give a flying fuck about what these people say about me in these comments. Just being honest. Hey!
Oh my gosh, that was loud.
In the AAA.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the
Yep.
post game stream, we have the Alex Toledo.
You know
Live
he
for the
hasn't.
AAA.
Yeah, you know he hasn't been in a post game stream in a while because his name is still American Airlines Alex.
Right. So, Alex, we finally got a win. And tonight, I'm being positive. The rest of them are trying to bring me down. You be positive with me. Tell me about something that this team did tonight that you believe is sustainable for us moving forward.
Oh man, that's a good question. I mean, playing with effort, I think it's sustainable if they really want to, keep that
Such a
going.
bare minimum.
I mean, it's true though. Like, I don't like. It doesn't make sense to me how the same blueprint as last year has just, it's been executed so poorly this time around, and like they were playing with effort from start to finish this game, man, and that's really what it was. And they just executed better. Like, it really was that simple. They made the Wizards look like what they were. A terrible defense. They didn't make them look like a competitive team. I mean, they made the Wizards look like a top 10 defense last game. It was incredible. I was at the game last game, and I couldn't believe how well the Wizards were defending the Heat. Like, I thought I was, in an alternate universe.
Yo, so Alex, I just want to point something out. It has officially become a thing. Ariel Atayas said the. Osama said the Alex Toledo. I think everybody's
Not a
starting to
thing.
get it. Yes, it is, bro. It's going to become a thing because we're going to keep doing it. But so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
This is when shit starts going off
Yeah,
the
when
rails.
the background changes.
I feel like as soon as that background changed, my
Yeah.
whole persona should change with it. So Brian, welcome to your first episode of the Clutch Corner on
This is
Friday.
fantastic.
Yeah, this is the 5 Reasons Sports Basement, guys. So I'm going to start cursing a little bit more now. Adam, who the fuck are we trading after this game?
Well, I'm gonna just put that comment up. So no more trade talk. They got to win against the Wizards. So I guess that means they're winning the title.
Hey, you
Like,
saw
okay, wait, no. Alex, were you watching? Have you been watching, or did you just hop on?
No, I just hopped on right now. I was monitoring the Zoom calls over here.
So then I'm just gonna let you know this is what's happened. We gave K Nunn props for scoring 25 points, but then we also gave it the caveat of it was the worst defense in the league. So hopefully he can keep that up. And the comments were super
Fair.
upset about that.
No,
That's fair, right?
It's definitely
Thank you.
fair. I mean, he looked really confident out there, right? Like it wasn't just that it was. I mean, it's definitely a really, really, really bad defense, and that's a fair comment to make. But like, none always seems. It always seems to be like a confidence thing with him, man. Like when he's feeling himself, he just looks so much more aggressive and like not so hesitant to even put up a shot. And then he takes like a shot a second too late. I think that's like the most annoying thing in the world is like when he hesitates to shoot, and then like when he actually does pull up the shot, it's kind of like a second too late already. There wasn't a lot of that tonight. So good for him. I hope he can keep that up.
Alex, another thing that's happened is I predicted, or well, we were predicted as a team that we was going.
We're gonna go into the
15-0.
break 15-0.
We're going 15-0 over these next couple of games. I'm the captain of morale tonight,
I
Toledo.
mean, look, they got an easy schedule, but damn.
Yeah, bro. Hey, look,
Easy schedule. What's the easy schedule though?
Oh, I forgot we're taking the Knicks seriously now. Is that what we're doing?
No.
No,
I'm
they
sorry.
got some
I'm sorry.
hard-ass games coming
but
up.
let's
No.
let's be
In
honest though.
my opinion, the Knicks is a must-win game again. Just being
Hold on. I'm not
completely
saying it's
fucking
not
honest
a
with
must win, but we lost to the Wizards. Can we really put anybody beneath us? Like we can't do that. We can't seriously say that, right?
No, fam. We beat the Wizards tonight. What are you talking about, bro?
Man,
We are 1-0 in the past one game. Okay, so that's the only thing that I'm focusing on. I am hope trafficking tonight because I've needed a reason to feel good on these post-game shows for a very long time, and I have not had it.
I feel like you've enjoyed the yelling.
You will not take my sunshine away from me, Michael. I will not allow you to do so. So Alex, they're not as optimistic about us going 15-0. What do you see us like if you include the Knicks games in this West Coast swing? Like, how do you see this panning out for the Heat? Do you see us picking up a few games or not?
All right, I just looked up the schedule. My internet's going real slow, but I'm gonna go one by one here. I'm gonna go real fast. So
We already did that.
Well, he didn't do it, so that's why I threw it to him so he could do it.
He's just
really
trying to get
quick.
Alex on his side.
They're gonna split the Knicks series because that's what the Heat do.
Exactly.
They're gonna beat the Rockets. They're gonna lose to the Jazz, so that's 2-2. They're gonna lose to the Clippers. That's 2-3. They're gonna beat the Warriors. That's 3-3. How much more we got after that? How many more games?
They'd have
do
to they'd beat Sacramento. That's 4-3.
They beat Sacramento. They're
just
gonna
say
lose
win or
to the
lose, I'll keep
Lakers.
track.
They're gonna beat the Thunder.
4-4, 5-4.
There you go. That's the road trip. Right? That's the end of the road trip.
No, keep going. You've got like 6 games left. Then they play Toronto in Miami.
They play the Raptors at home 2 days after my birthday, and they're gonna win that one because it's 2 days after my birthday. And,
Wait a minute. They play the
about
Raptors 2 days after your birthday. Why didn't you just mention that they played the Thunder on your birthday?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wow. I'm an idiot. Damn. Terrible. Okay, well, look, that's not good, right? The fact that I'm over here saying that they're going to be 5-5 is not good. Like my confidence in the team is definitely, not as high as it used to be. So
listen, I don't know what's up with people. Like, I'm not hip on all the terms. What is you guys explain to me? What does me simping for Alana mean? Like, I don't really know what the fuck that means. Just
You're
be
so
honest.
old, dude.
But fuck you. What does it mean though?
I don't know how to explain
What's a
it.
comparable term to simp?
Somebody
I feel
calls
there's
it
another
Moana.
term people use.
Think about when you were in high school. What was your biggest celebrity crush?
Me?
No. Royal.
What was my biggest celebrity crush in high school?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Just
Well,
be honest, I don't remember.
Okay. Well, then I don't know how to explain it to you.
Okay, let's say for instance it was Ashanti minus her sideburns.
Let's say you like bought all her albums and you were following all the stuff she did no matter what. And like, oh my gosh, Ashanti just did this and she just did this and you're following all of that, right? You'd be a simp for her.
Oh, well, I don't do that for Alana. I don't think that was the best explanation for it.
It's not.
Guys,
But
I mean, let's have some more basketball talk, shall we? And I will open this up for anything that y'all want to talk about. Because to be honest with you, I don't have much to pull from this game. Because
wait, are you saying you're not super hopeful after this game?
No, I've already said that though, and I'm trying to figure out some new topics that we could discuss.
Did you guys talk about Tyler getting benched?
I don't know if we want to. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we considered it Tyler being benched as so much as Tyler being moved to where he's supposed to be.
No, it's Tyler and Duncan getting separated. That's what it is.
Okay,
Well,
that's
Duncan
weird to
and
me
Duncan
because
can't
Goran's
do
not a good
anything
defender either.
without Jimmy and
Wait.
Bam.
So let me get this straight, Adam. Your gripe with Duncan and Tyler being separated is the fact that they can't play defense at the same time.
No.
Yeah, they brought in Goran for defense. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
they,
exactly what they did.
No. Hold on. I'll side with Adam on this one though. It's because Goran plays a completely different style from Tyler, and there's something about Tyler and Duncan that just does not work well together. Goran
I think
works
the
better.
Goran
with
thing
Duncan.
is for offense, definitely not defense. But Goran just plays so much better with Bam. Like it's worlds apart. Like he doesn't look the same with Precious.
I was just about to tell you put that comment up because that comment explains exactly what simping means to me. Just being honest. Clutch corner carrot. Yo, listen, y'all better. I don't know if y'all seen that last clutch corner, but she don't take too kindly. She'll take too kindly to be called a Karen.
All right. The super chat is available. We're not doing this Venmo thing. We're gonna have to put you in a timeout, Alana.
Yo, listen, you got to keep doing my dog like this. Like, you keep putting that time out for 5 minutes. But yeah, let's talk about something for basketball. Michael, ask everybody a question because I don't have any right now.
Okay. If Goran is out, do you put Tyler back in the starting lineup or do you put K Nunn?
Oh,
That's a good question.
Basketball.
You know what? I'm gonna plant my flag right now. Start Kendrick.
I'm actually leaning start Kendrick too.
It's the only way. I mean,
And
I
put
don't know.
Tyler
Maybe
off
I'm
the
wrong.
bench.
I love when he plays with the starters because he doesn't look as bad. So, like, I have more trust in Goran and Tyler to do their thing with or without the starters.
Yeah, Brian.
I'm start hero.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Seems like you're a real hero guy.
No.
Did you buy the cereal? Did you try to order the cereal?
Let's never. All right. You know what? This is not basketball related, but it upsets me that Hero has a cereal before Bam. That's weird, right?
Do you think Bam wants a cereal?
Yeah, but how do you market Bam?
Tyler wants a cereal.
I feel like the only cereal Bam would want is himself on a Wheaties box after the championship. Other than that, he doesn't care.
But I mean, like, this Tyler, like, I don't think Tyler was going to people being like, "Yo, give me a cereal."
Oh, his team definitely was.
Okay, but why didn't they do it with Bam?
Because Bam doesn't care about that.
And Bam don't have a song named after him either.
Why does Tyler have a song named after him? What has he done? What
He has
I mean,
white friends. Like
He snarled in the finals.
yeah,
It's white privilege, Brian. You know this. It's
white
It's
privilege.
white privilege, bro. They teach us this in Black History Month every year, bro.
Look,
Like,
Errol's
no,
right.
that's what I'm getting at.
The cereal is quite good. It's quite
You-
good.
It's
Yeah,
not a
absolutely.
coincidence he got his cereal during Black History Month.
No, okay, but let's be honest. First of all, technically it was the end of January.
Was it really?
No. It was Black
definitely
History.
February.
No,
Yeah.
it was definitely February 1st, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like of all people, Adam should be talking about this. But like all I'm saying, but like, look, the thing is, we came off that finals run, right? Everybody was talking about Bam, but I would say there was a lot more talk about Hero than Bam.
Yeah.
From a national perspective,
Yeah, white
Yeah.
privilege. We just said that.
like that's just what it is. You're gonna put him on the cereals box.
No, it's white privilege. I don't know how many times I have to keep saying that. They talk about Tyler because everybody's looking for the next Larry Bird, bro. And anything that looks close to it,
You know what his
Tyler-
nickname is?
What?
Drop Drip. We've got Drop Drip.
bro, that's too close to the other thing. I'm simping during bro. Enough of this. So if I have to answer Michael's question, then I think I'm gonna go with K9 as well.
I didn't ask you.
I know you didn't ask me. You didn't ask anybody, so I just
I
answered.
did.
the
I
shit.
asked Brian.
Yeah, he answered already. Shit, it's my turn. But so I think I'm about to go with K9 too.
Adam.
I think I would have to go with Quickly is gonna murder whoever. Like that's the thing. There's no good answer. But if Quickly off the bench, does he come off the bench? Because if so, I'll have Hero starting.
I don't know.
Why?
That's my answer.
Find this.
Because Quickly is too fast for both Kendrick and for Tyler. He's gonna score 30.
Well, let's just be honest. We're not putting either one of them in there to defend shit. That's not what they're in
but
there for.
are you gonna put all right on RJ Barrett? You're gonna put Tyler on RJ Barrett?
Does it matter?
It
Like,
does matter.
No, it don't. If I don't put Jimmy, if I don't put Jimmy or Bam on him, then RJ Barrett is going to score what 15
Who's
points.
who's
or
guarding
whatever?
Julius Randle?
You said what?
Who's guarding Julius Randle?
Bam.
Probably
Mitchell
not.
Robinson?
That's probably not. Mitchell Bam probably going to be on Mitchell Robinson. You probably put KO on Julius Randle, which is
Oh,
That's
Fuck
what
it.
that. That's what that. Put KO on Mitchell Robinson and Bam on Julius.
that's what I would do too. But
Yeah.
it also means you're gonna lose the board game pretty easily.
yeah.
But I expect that to happen anyway. So I'm like,
Well, if you had a real 4, it wouldn't happen.
yeah.
So I just want to make sure though.
Oh, RJ
the
Barrett
way
is
you're
trash.
talking about this, Royal, it sounds like we should lose these games.
I think that I just don't believe that we should assume that we're much better than the Knicks.
I
That's just
agree
how.
with you.
That's how I felt this entire thing. I don't
This is
think
me
that
bringing
we
you
should-
back to
Larson.
real Royal.
Hold on, Larson. It doesn't matter if RJ Barrett is trash. If you put
But he is,
Tyler
though.
Hero,
But
if
he
you
is,
put
though.
Tyler Hero on RJ Barrett in the post, that is a problem.
Okay,
What are
So-
we talking about?
we're
talking
talking
about-
You left. What does it matter?
RJ
He was-
Barrett and versus Tyler Hero matchup? Are we worried about that?
What we're talking about.
I mean,
is
we're
Gordon-
worried about Malik Monk.
Yeah, we're talking about the matchups just in case Gordon isn't here for the New York games. So we're trying to figure out how the teams would match up against the players that's out there. You would assume that Bam and KO would, take on Randall and Mitchell Robinson, and then I think Jimmy's on RJ Barrett, right?
Should be, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then who the fuck cares who the Knicks' other 2 starters are?
What, Alfred Payton?
Oh. Dennis Smith Jr. Ooh, bro. I mean, it is
I
what it
don't
is.
think Dennis Smith Jr.'s Dennis Smith
they
Jr.'s
have a
played in 3
better-
games.
They have a better record than us. What are you guys like oohing about?
I'm just
I
saying.
did. Ooh, he oohed.
Yeah, I ooh because I'm not scared of their other 2 starters, but the 3 that they have out there that we named are enough to beat our ass. That's what it is. So Adam, it's your turn. Ask a question to the panel.
When did this start? Okay.
When I actually told Michael to do it.
Whoa, super chat. Pew, 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 super chat. Pew, pew.
Thank you, HM, for the $2 donation. We need to get Lonzo trade while we can. Yes, I'm in agreement. I like the Lonzo idea.
Adam, I think Alana needs another timeout.
No, she doesn't, bro. Leave her
Just
alone.
look what she
Adam,
commented, Adam.
Ask
Just
your
move.
question. Ask your question, Adam.
Come back to me.
All right, Brian, you got a question?
I don't have a question. Shit.
Well,
I haven't prepared
you know
for
what?
this.
You know what?
I
I'll
don't
say
know.
this. Be thankful for Jimmy because I'm pretty sure he ripped into the team during that last loss, and everybody just took it and like he really ripped into the team. So if they have a newfound confidence and Jimmy really wills them into winning the next few games, it's all on him because he could have
I think you
saved
may
the
be onto
season.
something. So a reporter just now asked Jimmy like if Kendrick deserved a free coffee for what he did tonight. And Jimmy, without hesitation, was like, "No, he ain't getting no type of coffee from me. That's what he's supposed to be doing every night."
Yeah.
The attitude is showing, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I agree
yeah,
with that. hard.
definitely.
But Alex Toledo, we're letting everybody ask questions. What's your question for the group tonight, for the panel?
What's my question for you guys?
I feel like I don't know where this is gonna go.
That's the whole point.
No, now it's gonna disappoint. I was gonna ask a boring basketball question.
No, do that.
Ask.
Go for it. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about because I don't have any more basketball questions.
Does seeing tonight and the way that they handle the Wizards tonight from start to finish make you feel any better about this team?
No, it
Not about
doesn't.
whether they make a trade or not, but as far as like, do they feel like a playoff team again? Even if the record doesn't show like seeing that team like the way that they looked. Does it remind you of last year? Or are you still like, no, this team is way worse?
Alex, it doesn't make me feel any better, but I always
I know
felt
you're
that they
saying
were,
Adam.
no, but they were always a playoff team. Like they were always
Well,
going
but hold on. This was the first game in a very long time that, as my expectations have been dropping slowly after each game, including the Kings win, this is the first time where we stayed where I was, right? So I guess you can count that as a positive. It didn't get any worse.
So this is
There's
this
no,
is my-
no, hold on. There's no hope trafficking here, Alex. You want that? Go back to your pod.
Hey, no,
Wow.
did you not see? I'm hope trafficking today. So I said earlier on here that
Oh wait, we didn't shout out Sedano.
we'll do that in a minute because
Okay.
Sedano ripped Ethan a new one on that
That was a
podcast.
fantastic podcast.
But yeah, so I said
You're
earlier in the
fighting with
podcast
me, so I
that
did it great.
this game tonight was the closest thing that we've seen to the Miami Heat team that probably most of us envisioned all season long. So that to me in and of itself was a positive. In terms of does it make me believe that this team is, back, that we're back to being a playoff contender or whatever, just being honest with you, I still need to see more. Like I need to see them string these types of games together over the next two against the Knicks. Like if you can blow out the Knicks,
Oh, I feel like Aaron just one comment of the night. That was amazing. That was the best.
okay. Yo, fuck all of y'all, bro. But no, if you can see some effort like this against the next two teams, okay, I'm done.
What did he call us?
I
What did Kendrick
actually do
Perkins
have a
call us?
question.
The
I got a
Miami
question.
Goons. Go ahead, Brian.
Carry on.
All right. Over the next 14 games, what's a record that would make you guys feel comfortable, and what are the odds that you think they get there?
12-3.
Damn.
He said 14 games first.
Oh,
of all.
Thank you,
Oh,
Michael.
he didn't say.
Beat me to
Oh,
it.
my bad. I thought you said 15 games. 14 games, 10-4.
Yeah.
I like 10-4. I mean, I would take 9-5.
If
Just
they
be
win
honest,
9-5,
because-
I'll be good with it.
Yeah, if they win 9-5, then I think I'll be more comfortable with where we are. Like look, it's going to take a trade to make me feel like this team is back on schedule to get where I thought they were. So that there's nothing that this current roster can do. I don't think aside from I have to stop doing that to me. But there's nothing that this current roster can do aside from going like a 27-game win streak that'll make me believe that this current iteration of this team can make it to where we think they are going. But if they get a trade, go ahead, Toledo, the Alex Toledo.
No. Finish your point.
Yeah, but if they can pull off something like 9-7, it'll make me more confident that we're the team that most people say we are, which is a 5-6 seed and can make any series competitive in the first round.
Did you guys catch when Eric Reed referred to Hero and Nunn as milk and cookies? I
Yes.
think he's done it before. I think he was doing it last season.
He did it all of last season.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's new, but the way he brought it back, he kind of snuck it in there. Like he was trying to like make it a thing. He's like, "Well, Crotty, I got to tell you, it's supposed to be out there together, milk and cookies."
Hold on, bro. There's more.
Wow.
Yo, wait. First of all, there is no royal slander
Hold on
section
a
of any
second.
song
Hold
this
on, there's
network.
more.
Wait, bro.
I thought
Oh,
that's just
shit. No, listen, I can't be royal cowherd. At least I watched the damn game.
Did you see what Coward said? Was it today?
What did he say?
About Tampa and LA? I'm not
No,
gonna
I-
repeat it, but
I don't watch Colin
he
Cowherd.
said he was talking about Tampa and LA being the cities, but instead of a C at the beginning of cities, it was a T. So
If the Heat win 25 in a row, will I still demand a trade? Yeah. Just being honest with you. Because I think it's like that 30-11 fluke shit that we did. Royal
Somebody said
Reed,
right after
Royal
he's-
Bayless, Royal A. Smith, Royal Sharp. This is getting outrageous up here in these comments, bro. Oh man. Clutch, you still ain't asked your question to the panel, and you the last person.
I still don't have
Royal
a question.
Karate.
oh, this is
Royal Crotty.
what is it? What is it? Oh, we call this. What did he say? Crashing on the
John Crotty. No, we're not gonna bring any of their jokes over here, Michael. Like, but yes, it is a funny bit that is also true. Royal Rothstein, bro.
I like
What
that.
is up? What is up with you? I think y'all been waiting on me to be a Royal Golick. That's just disrespectful. Yeah, bro, these are getting outrageous. Y'all,
Royal Kellerman.
as my teammates, y'all should be defending. Y'all should be defending me out here,
Royal
bro.
Ellis Burke.
I did defend you.
They called you Scoop B. Robbins.
They call me what?
Royal B. Robinson.
Bro, What is Royal Booger McFarland? Now
Yo.
you've gone too far, bro.
Did you watch any of the Booger McFarland games?
Yeah, I did. Booger
Oh my God.
McFarland is the elementary school teacher of NFL analysts. Royal Butler, I like that one. Like Jimmy.
Royal Winderman.
Yo, y'all are killing me, bro. Royal Kane. What the fuck? Miami
No.
Heat.
No
Yes,
Royal Romo.
indeed.
No Royal Romo.
People thirsty for Alex Len after that game.
Nah, that Joseph Blanco. I like that comment. Miami Heat win 3 straight pods should be called the Royal Corner. I think it should be called the Royal Corner anyway. Royal Barkley, bro. Listen, that is not what this show is supposed to be. We're supposed to be talking about the game
Bro,
of
what
basketball.
did you think of the Mavs and Warriors game the other night?
I don't know what I thought of it. I didn't.
Did you
watch
not
it.
see what Barkley said?
No, I didn't
What
watch
did he
it.
say?
He was just saying that it was a garbage game. I'm not going to watch this. Team's just throwing up threes. This garbage basketball.
I like what he said though. It's pretty funny because it made me kind of mad because it's kind of true. He's like, "Oh, y'all keep watching this stupid ass basketball. The game depends on whether the team makes threes or not." And I'm like, "God damn it, he's kind of right."
He said,
He said that he shot though.
need a drunk Royal post game. Yeah, I mean, I might get drunk one of these days, but it's cool. Royal Hachimura. I can't say this man's name,
Hachimura.
bro. I can't say that shit, bro.
Dude,
That's-
you watched anime.
bro. You keep saying that like that means I speak Japanese, bro. I don't, bro.
Man, Rue's my guy. He'd be the perfect four next to Bam.
Man,
Great.
y'all saw the way he was
Nah,
cooking
man.
Kelly early in that game. Oh God,
I want you to point out the big man that doesn't cook Kelly, though.
you know you make a valid point there, bro.
Like,
I ain't gonna argue with
Let's
you when you're
not
right,
elevate these other people.
Michael. Royal Biden. We did it, Joe.
Oh no, Royal Pierce.
We did it, Joe.
You're bad,
Royal
you're bad.
Pierce. That's disrespect. Whiteside.
Whiteside.
They
You know
just
what,
said
bro?
Whiteside.
That's an insult. That's
Yeah.
Oh,
fighting
no,
Yeah,
no,
word.
I think he's saying
like,
Kelly
no.
didn't. Whiteside didn't cook Kelly. That's what they're saying.
Oh, okay. They better be said Royal Hawk. Bro, I'm getting the fuck off this shit. Royal A. Smith, Roy Fun City,
Where Alphonse.
bro. Royal Hand Clapper, Royal Tahauer, Royal Richardson, Royal Rumble, Royal Bayless, Royal Smith. Bro, y'all, I hate these commenters, bro. I hate Royal Psyduck. Royal. Oh, you missed out. They made me impersonate Psyduck one time.
What?
It was actually spot
How did I
on,
miss
guys.
that?
It was spot on.
Royal.
Where does Psyduck come
I didn't
from?
see that.
I don't
They said
know
he looked
why.
like
They
Psyduck.
said I
I
look
don't
like
know.
Psyduck, and then they made me imitate, and then they told me to learn how to imitate Ludicolo. Royal the Simp,
Did you
Royal
do the
Zealot.
side duck impersonation? I need to know.
I'm sorry,
Did you do the side duck impersonation?
I
He
did.
Wow.
It cost money though.
Yeah,
Cost-
it's a
You
lot
gotta-
of things. It's a
You
lot of
gotta
things.
send
that
it to Adam's Venmo.
How much? What's the going rate?
I'm taking $10 a bid. I'm taking $10 a pop at this point. Like, look, these folks want me to make an ass of myself publicly out here all the time. Look, y'all gonna pay me to do that shit. I don't mind. Y'all gonna stop calling me Royal Skolnick too, bro. That shit's outrageous, bro. It's probably the worst comment of the night. it's probably the worst comment. Royal Adebayo, I could take this. Royal.
Spoil.
Spoil.
I kind of fucks with that one. Like just Royal Morning. Okay, now we get into.
No.
You
guys, you're
meat
pumping
potato.
them up. Stop it.
Now
Stop
we
it.
get into the meat and potatoes.
Stop
We've been
it.
doing this for quite some time. Anybody else have any basketball things to talk about? Because I'm not finna end the stream just yet, but I feel like this is finna
Nothing.
go all the way.
Nothing is going to happen between now and the break to change any of our minds that we don't need to trade, right? Even if they do win the next 14 straight.
No, this game makes me think they don't need to trade anymore. They're good.
Alex, that's why you're on the pod.
Like,
Right.
this is a change in our mind.
That's why
But-
you're on the pod. So
I
Like-
want
like-
Iguodala.
Like
Yo.
I'm worried. I'm just worried that they go on a little streak in the team, like
So-
the front office is like they're good.
So Adam is a different type of asshole. I just want to make sure that we point that out. He's playing me doing the side up. He keeps. Thank you.
that's literally royal.
How many times do you have to play that? Like it's he has it on.
Can you send that to me? I want that to be my ringtone.
somebody sent it to me like 2 seconds ago.
Do we need a
We
four
got a
next
real
to
question.
Bam? Yeah, do we need a four next to Bam or a true five and move Bam to the four? Someone like Miles Turner has shown capable of shown that they are capable of shooting threes and defending. I like the idea of Miles Turner next to Bam. I think they're interchangeable as the. That's more accurate. I think they're interchangeable at the 4 and the 5 though. But let's entertain that question for a while. Are you guys looking much more for a 4 or a 5 to play next to Bam? I think me and Adam have given this answer before, but we'll do it again. Brian.
I'm looking for a 4. Bam's a 5. I mean, I see the logic with a 5 if Bam is shooting threes, but he's not doing that, right?
Wow.
And I think that in the playoffs, when shit gets tight, Bam's going to play the 5. So I think the answer is a 4.
Alex. I'll be that guy. Bam is a 4?
No. Put a 4 next to Bam. I mean, look, Bam can play the 4, but I want him to play the 5. I mean, I don't mind if you're gonna put another big next to him, but I wouldn't put a long-term piece that's a 5 next to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was good with signing Aaron Baines. Like, if you wanted to play with him with or without Bam, I think that would have been cool. But long-term, give me a 4 next to Bam, who can guard it up.
Yeah, y'all are just getting flat out disrespectful in the comments. I just
Oh, snap. We got 2 of these.
Royal Trump.
Why are you? I feel like you should be more upset about that.
Why? I don't understand why y'all get upset about these comments. They're internet people. There are a bunch of zeros and ones out there. Michael.
Oh, you think they're not real people?
Said what?
They're not real people?
Absolutely not. These are all bots coming in right now.
You think this person's a
Good
bot?
money for these bots then.
Yeah, they're bots. They're sophisticated bots.
Bots are really like interactive and creative.
Yeah, especially that one. That's the
This is
king
a
bot right there.
horrible one though, because I feel like if you were Royal Irving,
Somebody has my account. All right, I'm not doing that.
Bro, he's such a bad liar. Worst liar in the
we're
world,
gonna
dude.
Royal Harden. Now that's a name I could get behind. Michael, you putting a 4 or a 5 next to Bam?
I mean, I think you got to put a 4 because a lot of the other teams in the Eastern Conference, which you're going to have to get through to even think about finals, right? You can't think about Anthony Davis and any of that. You're not going to put anybody bigger next to Bam. It's just going to slow you down too much, right? When you play the Celtics and the Nets, the 76ers, it might help, but then again, their only big is really Joel Embiid, and you put Bam on him. So, yeah, you got to go with the 4.
Why are they still doing this? I seen Pat Royal Ewing, Royal Plumlee, Royal Bowl, Royal Chalmers.
The Royal Mickey.
All right, maybe these are bots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you.
I saw somebody go with Royal E cheese, but I'm surprised nobody went with Royale with cheese.
You know, shout out to you for the what is that Pulp Fiction reference?
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. Adam, we've heard this from you before. You think Bam's a 5, right?
Yeah, Bam's a 5. I have no interest in seeing Bam at the 4, especially in the playoffs. I think in order to be successful, you have to be able to switch everything in the playoffs, and you can't have that with a big man at the 5 and with Bam at the 4. So I think the route they should go with is a mobile, stretchy 4 who can defend and is young. And there's only like 2 or 3 that fit that description.
The boy Rico Baptiste said Royal volume too high. That shit is funny. So
hold on, wait. I do have a genuine question for Adam. There's basically no chance we see a trade anytime before, what is it, March 5th?
Why?
I'm asking.
No, they could start trading tomorrow. I think that if they lose a few more games, the urgency is going to pick up, and we could see a desperation trade in the next
Especially
week
if
or so.
Goran misses games.
Especially, yeah, they can go for a guard.
Goran and Bradley out. Like, what's up, Depot?
We don't know anything yet on Goran, right?
no,
No,
we know
it's
his,
an ankle.
we know his results
Right.
came back
But it-
negative. Or the X-rays
Oh,
came
okay.
back negative.
Yeah,
So-
negative. And Spo said when asked if he was going to go on the road trip, he said he doesn't know yet. So I'm sure we're going to find out tomorrow.
But then we are also
Adam's smart, man. This guy Adam's smart.
Oh my God. Anywho, we've been going about an hour, so time to pay the bills. Shout out to our sponsors: Manscaped, shave your balls. Seltzer Mayberg. Use the code 5RSN, the number 5RSN on that. Prize Picks, the number 5 or the code 5. What is the fucking code for Prize Picks?
It's 5. It's FIVE.
Oh,
Yep.
FIVE. There we go. Safe Cubbies. Yeah, the boy adding all the old ones now. What else we got, bro? Y'all know
Miami Grill.
that's not a fucking. That's a sponsor.
Yes.
Clutch Corner, Clutch Corner Venmo.
Nobody knows. No, that's not a.
Miami Grills is our new sponsor. That's
It
true.
literally is.
Shout out to our new sponsor, Miami Grill. Thank you for all that you've done. We really appreciate you, and we all know that you sponsor us. What? What else, bro? I feel like I'm missing something because
Did you say best ever?
Seltzer Mayberg.
I said Seltzer Mayberg. I always say them. They're like second best ever. I forgot. MyBookie.ag. Use the.
I don't even know if they're still our sponsor, but shout out MyBookie.
Yeah, they sponsored the pod. I don't know if we have a code for them or nothing, but
Yo,
best
Rico
ever
really
is what
hates
I
your
forgot.
headset.
I don't give a fuck. I'm paying the bills right now. Best ever. They do virtual reality sports shit. I'm missing my hairline. Okay. D Royal Toledo. Yeah. Okay. That's all the sponsors and shit like that. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you to my man Clutch. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Alex Toledo, for joining us tonight again. Miami Suns Grill, best whatever. Roy sponsored by Bad Internet. Same sponsor Ethan got. Y'all make sure y'all join us next game.
I'm also sponsored by them.
Oh, wait. One more question before we go, though. What's y'all prediction for the next game? Do we win or lose? 10 seconds. Adam.
Win.
Michael.
Win.
Toledo.
Win.
Brian.
Get that big W.
Wow. I thought you were supposed to play the heel, Brian.
Oh, what? No, I think we're going to lose that game.
What?
I think we lose the first one, and then I think we win the second one versus the Knicks. For some reason, this team needs an ass whooping to motivate them. So thank you all for joining us. We'll see you guys next game. Y'all have a good one.